Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the C Summit, Students for Equitable Education. We are so excited to have you here and to be able to learn from and work with student leaders from across the nation. My name is Julie Mitchell. I'm the proud superintendent of the Roland Unified School District, and together with my colleague Marlon Styles, the proud superintendent of Middletown City Schools in Ohio, we are here to share with you the work of these fabulous students. Students for Equitable Education is a student-led conference designed to push educators and provide an awareness of personal and institutional inequities that negatively impact students that we're here to serve. The vision of this C Summit is to empower students from across the nation to lead discussions, to share their stories, and to provide learning for educators on students' personal experiences to impact positive change in how our schools operate, are designed, and function to be equitable, open access, and free of bias. The C Summit is designed by students from across the country to provide authentic professional learning opportunities for educators of all backgrounds. We're super excited that we have 68 students from 16 school districts from 12 different states that have come together beginning in January, supported by 35 adults, all volunteering to bring you the C Summit. These students are remarkable young people, most of which this is the first time that they have engaged in public speaking, and to do so on a national platform is huge. So we want to thank you for being here this morning to support these young leaders and to learn about their experiences with inequity, lack of access, bias, or racism in our schools in an effort to increase awareness and make needed changes for our students. We're honored to have such a passionate group of educators and students tackling this challenge head on. Marlon?
Thank you, Julie, and thank you everybody for joining us. Julie, love the shirts. Not sure if you got a chance to really celebrate the high quality here. C Summit 2, we are back 1 year later. Excited to have everyone as well. This has been a phenomenal experience. As Julie said, my colleague and trusted partner. The kids have poured their heart and soul into everything you're going to hear today. This has been 100% student-led around the most important social justice issues that are important, near and dear to their heart. Our focus here is about creating more inclusive environments across K-12 public school districts across this country, and no better way to learn than from our students ourselves on how we can do exactly that. I don't know if you heard before about these quality shirts, but I'm gonna say it one more time because you don't get often to talk about the shirts. And Dewayne, you know what I mean when it's your turn. Want to take a moment and just say a few things and thank a few folks. This has been a very exciting process. The kids have been absolutely amazing. Poured a lot of time, energy, and effort into this. But there are some people behind the scenes that this would not be possible without their support, their love and TLC around this event to help promote, but also support the students in this journey. So what we have on our screen, these are our sponsors. These are the folks who have really rallied behind the cause, truly understood the power around what kids these days are able to do, and they have committed to amplifying the student voice through the C Summit 2 this year. So thank you on behalf of our host, which we'll announce here in just a few moments, but thank you to our sponsors for amplifying our students' voices. What you'll be able to see is pre-event, during event and post-event, there'll be several different platforms where our students will continue to talk about ways to create more equitable spaces. We do want to take a moment, Julie, myself, and several other adults to just recognize our hosts for this event. This is the magic. These are the folks, Digital Promise and the entire team have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to not only get us structured and organized, but to give the students a platform nationwide to make sure that they can really inspire K-12 education and educators across this country to create safe learning spaces that are inclusive inside the walls of every school across this country. So thank you to Digital Promise for really making this happen. We could not have done it without you, and we continue to celebrate you as a partner with C Summit moving forward. I know we got some special things planned. Next up, kids these days, you hear it all the time, Julie, but we're gonna talk about kids these days, 68 kids these days. On top of everything they had going on in high school at the end of the school year, they made time in their life to really convene with each other across this country, plan out a way to inspire educators in this country. And these are the rock stars, the superstars, the C-Summit stars who are really going to take center stage today and really light it up and inspire us as we go through today's event. So if you see someone on here, give them a quick virtual snaps, show them some love. These kids are really going out on a limb today to do what needs to happen for us as educators, and that's give us a source of inspiration. So kids, shine bright today. Today is your moment. Enjoy it. You worked awfully hard for it. And please know that we are awfully proud of what you're about to do today to really help us get better as educators. Last but not least, these are the rocks. These are the rocks who really supported the students individually, our coaches, our mentors, our supporters. These are school leaders, educators, regardless of title, doesn't matter. These are adults who are in K-12 education spaces, nonprofits, who have journeyed the last 3 or 4 months to support the students and helping them prepare for today. They did not create any content, but these are the mentors that are working one-on-one with the students to help them and support them throughout the process. So to our coaches, our C-Summit coaches, whether you are a returner, AKA a veteran in your second year at C-Summit, or you a brand new C-Summit mentor, thank you, thank you, thank you. The students have the platform today. You have been an inspiration to us all, and we can't thank you enough for your time and effort in making this happen. So enjoy the show today. Kids, take center stage and let's rock a C-Summit 2. Julie, we are here. It's showtime. I'm going to pass it over to my main man, Mr. Dewayne McClary, who is the Senior Director for Networks and Partnerships at Digital Promise, representing our host, Digital Promise. Dewayne, thank you for being here today and creating this platform for our students.
Good morning, everyone from the Washington, D.C. metro area. My name is Dewayne McClary, and I am the Senior Director of Networks and Partnerships at Digital Promise. Digital Promise is an independent nonprofit that aims to spur innovation in education for all levels of learners. We work at the intersection of educational leaders, researchers, and technology developers to improve learning outcomes for all learners. As the Senior Director of Networks and Partnership, I have the fortunate pleasure to lead some pretty impactful and awesome networks: the League of Innovative Schools, EdCamps, the Digital Promise Corporate Partners, and the newly launched League of Innovative Students. So on behalf of Digital Promise, welcome to the Students for Equitable Education Summit, affectionately known as C-Summit 2. Before I move on, I would be remiss if I did not thank the dynamic duo of the League of Innovative School Superintendents, Dr. Julie Mitchell and Mr. Marlon Styles, for your leadership, support, and student-first attitude. Thank you on behalf of Digital Promise. Community agreements are a set of basic ground rules that we ask each participant in this space to follow. While we are together, the goal is to create an open and inclusive space so that every individual has the ability to flourish. So as we invite you to join us in this space of sharing and learning, we ask that you stay present, be willing to do things differently, think differently, and accept that we may not have the answers today, but remember, we are all on this journey together.